If you're just starting your van life journey, or any RV for that matter, you should check out Harvest Host.
But what is Harvest Host, Michael?
What is Harvest? That's a very good question. Harvest Host is a network of places around the United States and Canada, I think, that offer places to stay for free for RVs and camper vans. The only requirement is that you're completely self-sufficient. All kinds of places. They have a database. All you do is go to Harvest Host. We'll put a link in the description. Click on the link and sign up, and I believe it's what, $69? $69, and that gives you access to all of these places around the United States and Canada.
It's actually a win-win situation, as they allow you to stay for free in these places. You are kind of expected to spend some of your money.
Right.
Therefore, you're kind of supporting local businesses and also get a great place to stay.
Yeah, we've had some really great wine and beer and cheese. We've had a lot of great things. We supported these businesses, and they give us a free place to stay. It's a wonderful way to get started. It's an easy way to get started in RVing and camper vanning.
Yeah, and this video is all about what we experienced in Kentucky. So we're gonna spend on 3 different hosts in the Harvest Hosts. Good morning from Kenny Cheese Farm here in Kentucky. We just woke up this morning to this beautiful sight, rolling green hills and fresh air. It's a tad of humid, but we're just enjoying our coffee now, and we're about to head out to the actual cheese farm to check out the production that they have. We made it to the actual cheese farm, Kenny's cheese farm, and unfortunately
the dog wants to do her own thing.
But we're gonna check out the barn. There's actually a calf that was just born, so hopefully we will have a little glimpse of her. Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. That's a newborn calf. Oh my god. It's like born an hour ago.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
The first hour be able to walk, that's amazing.
I was able to walk in my first hour.
Right.
That's why I'm so exceptional.
Right. And mom is still bleeding from giving a birth, so that's really amazing to see. The whole barn itself from above, and this air conditioning, it's nice. So that's what we're doing next. Oh, this is kind of neat.
I see there's only one brown cow out there, so they don't make chocolate milk. What?
That's how the chocolate milk was made?
Yeah, all they do is add the sugar after.
Oh my god.
It's a Guatemalan cow. It's fed on cacao and vanilla. What?
Isn't that fancy?
It's really super cool to watch how Kenny's Farmhouse and Cheese uses robots in their milk production. Each cow comes to the hub for feeding and milking. For milking, a brush cleans the udders thoroughly. Then a laser locates the udders and attaches the device. Then, with no human help at all, the milk is pumped into a collective jug for storage. Probably feels good for the cow to get 10 pounds or 20 pounds of milk out of it.
And I think they said the cow will just come over whenever it's ready.
There is a cow in there now, but it's really difficult to see. It's utterly impossible.
Oh my god. But I'm gonna show you something outside. This guy just pulled in, and you see how milk transporting over to the truck. I think this is very sophisticated.
Next, we made our way out towards Bowling Green by the scenic drive through the center of Kentucky.
See what happened there? We have a separation anxiety issue with Kana. It's a bit whiny when one of us leaves. He'll be back. Kana.
Oh, stop your whining, dog.
Yeah. Daddy's back.
Oh, you're crazy. You're crazy.
So for lunch break today, we are stopping at the National Corvette Museum.
I think this was a place where a few years ago, or a couple of years ago, a big sinkhole opened up and swallowed a couple $1 million worth of Corvettes. At least that's what I think I saw in the news. Anyway, we're probably not going to go in because I'm not even, well, I guess it is open, but I really don't have any interest in Corvettes. But it's a good place to park to eat lunch. Whew.
It is hot.
It is blazing and my feet are burning.
No sinkholes open?
No sinkholes.
Okay, that's always good.
Your destination is on the left.
We arrived here at the Bluegrass Winery, not too far from Bowling Green. It is our second location for the Harvest Host, and we are so looking forward to it because it is a winery. Keep going. All right, stop.
We've been trying to get a circuit that will handle the air conditioner. I said, I apologize for being in so much trouble all the way. She says, no, she said, I want you to have air conditioning. I want to have air conditioning too. But you know what? We're probably going to have to get used to not having air conditioning.
Oh, no, we're not. No. Oh, man. Could be very bad if we don't have AC. Yeah, I'm sweating now. We actually couldn't figure out how to keep electricity wired into our van, so we're gonna stay dry tonight. However,
A few wine samples will help ease the pain of sleeping in the heat tonight, but we're going to be fine.
she loves people.
We're here at the Bluegrass Vineyard, and we're going to sample some wine. This is the driest wine that they have. The Commonwealth is a blend of Cabernet Sauvignon and Malbec grapes, both of which are rich and bold. This was fermented in French oak and aged in American oak. I think this is the one we're probably going to want already. Wow, that's really good. This is the first sample, and I already think it's the best wine I've ever had.
This is a Mammoth. This is our Merlot.
Named in honor of Mammoth Cave, obviously, in Kentucky. Cheers. Like I know what I'm doing. That's also really good.
This one's a chocolate raspberry port.
Oh.
I think we're gonna end up with 3 bottles so far.
If you ever get a box of chocolates, it tastes like the one with the cherry in the middle. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I agree.
Reminds me of the blueberry flavored beer. Peach wine. I've never had peach wine. It's not too sweet, not too dry, just a hint of peach. That's really good. It actually tastes like just peach juice, but you can tell that it's wine. Since we know what bottle we're getting now, we're just gonna try something off the wall. And this one is called Auburn, and they add jalapenos to it. For a bit of a kick, they add jalapenos to this wine for a bit of a kick, and it's named for Auburn, Kentucky. Not Auburn, Alabama, Auburn, Kentucky. Or you can smell the
Jalapeno.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Moment of truth, jalapeno wine.
I will say that's interesting. No?
It's not what you expected of a wine. The jalapeno, it's like on your side of your tongue. You start like kind of flaring. Get something different. It's called the rhubarb. Ooh, I like it. Very sweet, almost like a port wine.
Sweet tarts.
Sweet tarts.
Making Mama happy. A semi-sweet rosé wine. And you've got apple pie, which is sweet apple wine.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
And I love how everything here is completely personalized. So there's like a story behind the naming of it, and there's like a story of how the wine is produced. That's the beauty of going to smaller, family-owned vineyard. It's really, really good. We have a good time. What is he doing?
Gonna get a bottle of Commonwealth.
All right.
Yep, you got it. We're having a great experience at the Bluegrass Vineyard Tasting Room.
Kana, good girl.
We are waking up to a beautiful sunrise coming up over the vineyards, which that one hasn't been planted yet, but it's really, really nice. Kana is out rolling in the grass, getting nice and wet for the trip, so our van will smell like dog.
Crazy dog.
Yeah.
And I think tonight's gonna be another experience with the Harvest Hosts.
Hey Kana. Hey Kana. Oh, that's a good girl. You're soaking wet.
Today's plan, I think that we're gonna check out a few national park sites here in southern Kentucky. The famous one is actually just down the road. It's the Mammoth Cave National.
Is it monument or park?
I think it's a national park.
Yeah, Mammoth Cave National Park, and then we're going to head to the birthplace of Abraham Lincoln. So Abraham Lincoln Birthplace National Park.
Monument.
National
That's
monument.
a national.
That's a national monument.
Or yeah,
Okay.
but anyway, it's just all
the
within
same
the
to
same. It's not even 8 o'clock yet.
It is 8:24.
8:24. Sorry, it's not even 9 o'clock yet. I'm already sweating like mud.
Like what?
a month.
Okay.
The Mammoth Cave National Park is actually only 13 miles away, so it's not that far away from where we stayed overnight. We're a big fan of national parks, and we do have the national park passport, so I'm trying to go into the visitor center to get the stamps for Mammoth Cave. Definitely a lot of challenges when you're traveling during the pandemic, as well as traveling with the dog. So we do have to alter our plan just to not getting into the cave itself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't mind a bit, do you?
Since we decided not to go into the cave itself, we actually found this area where we hang out and read and learn about what this place is about. So it is confirmed that there is no mammoth whatsoever inside this cave. Get some wild turkeys there. Dang, those are big. We have arrived in the Abraham Lincoln Birthplace Abraham Lincoln Birthplace National Monument. I think that's the official name of this place.
And with some social distancing, we managed to learn a bit of history related to President Abraham Lincoln. And we saw this famous Lincoln Family Bible.
Oh, Michael got his stamp.
You know what the best part of that exhibit is? Freezing in there.
Is it?
Yes.
Nice.
That's awesome.
So Abraham Lincoln was born in that house right there behind me. No, actually inside the house there's a log cabin that is a replica of representation of the log cabin, similar to what Abraham Lincoln was born back in the early 1800s, I think. That's a replica. What's the house look like? Like this guy here is that one. The second Lincoln-related places that we're gonna check out is his boyhood home, and it's not far away from the cabin he was born, so about 10 miles away.
Okay, so we've moved from the cabin that Lincoln was born in, and right behind me is the cabin that Abraham Lincoln grew up in. Right behind me are the circuit breakers for Lincoln's home. So if a circuit blew or anything like that, Lincoln would have to come out here. Maybe he was using the outhouse or something, reflick the circuit breaker to get the lights to come back on, the stove, the AC, that kind of thing.
Good afternoon, the National Quilt Museum. This is Joe. How may I help you?
Hi Joe, good afternoon. My name is Halef, and I was wondering whether it's possible for me to request a night stay for tonight.
Yes, you just asked there's a large parking lot.
And that's where we're gonna stay for tonight, the National Quilt Museum in Paducah. We just arrived in Paducah, Kentucky, and according to our harvest host, which is the National Quilt Museum just across the street, we could park here overnight. So this is where we're gonna spend the night, and now time to explore.
And get something to eat.
Yeah.
I'm putting this in the window because there's police officers over there looking at us. They might be just getting some shade, but I want to put a note in the window that says we have permission to park here, because we do.
Yeah, we do. Kinda. This is our first time in Paducah, and I'm surprised this is actually a small town. I thought it's gonna be much larger than 25,000.
I mean, it has this old American town feel to it so far. So we're going to look for some place that will allow a puppy to come in with us because we're hungry.
We narrowed down our choices
To axe throwing or steaks.
axe throwing and steaks, and I'm not sure we're gonna throw some axes today, but at least they're gonna allow Kana inside or outside, right?
Sorry, you just snuck up on me.
Sorry,
It's all
I'm
right.
a ninja here.
No, you're good.
Come on.
Well, the good news is they make you wear a mask when you come in. Bad news is it's really hot. I have no trouble breathing in a mask. It just makes your face really hot because your breath comes out. I think they just want you to wear it when the staff comes over. So you don't have to have it on the whole time, right?
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much.
Steak burger, grilled to order, topped with hickory smoked bacon, black and tan onion rings, Swiss cheese, and barbecue sauce. Oh my God, they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
And I get just a chicken sandwich with the beer battered. I think flat fries is what it called. Michael had it before me, so he said it was really good.
The crunch on them.
It was good. Perfect, perfect.
That's some of the best French fries I think I've ever had. Have you noticed that Kana doesn't really care that we're eating? Charlotte, our old lab, she wouldn't beg for food, but the drool, she'd be looking at us and the drool would just be, would go from her jowls and attach to the floor. She's looking off in the distance over there.
Kinda. Oh, little wag.
I think she's never been given anything in her life, so she doesn't even know to beg for it.
Damage has been done. Paducah is, I think, is pretty overlooked because, you know, I honestly never really thought or wanted to come here, but this is pretty cool.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of it has to do with COVID. There's nobody out. The restaurants are mostly all closed down.
And just right behind us here is the flood wall.
Back in the past, there was a really big flood here, and that's why they put up that flood wall. Excuse me. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. She still need to...
Yeah, she doesn't have a lot of discipline yet.
This is like a floodgate. Like you can see the gap opening here. There's a floodgate. It kind of shut down to allow river to...
We'll get there.
allow river to rise up and not spill into the city. And then there's a really cool steam locomotive here.
We're going to go check that out.
Yes. Go, Michael. I'll give you $20 if you move it. Yeah. Doesn't go anywhere.
That just made me sweat and I didn't need to.
Kinda. It's your first time seeing a locomotive? Good girl. 90 degrees and feels like 98. So this is Ohio River and it continues on all the way there. And this is the starting of the Tennessee River going this way. Good girl.
That's her first time in the water. I'm considering that a good sign.
Nah, nice.
It wasn't a big jump or anything like that, but she's not afraid of it. That's the main thing.
Michael, we won't be the only one.
No, we got company.
I'm going home. Generator's on now, and we do have enough propane. Yeah, everything else is fine. You just the AC. As soon as you start the AC, it just crap on.
So I'm thinking there's just something wrong with the generator itself, because when we have it plugged in, the air conditioning works totally fine. It's not the air conditioner.
It will be a bummer without AC tonight, though.
It would be a bummer without AC tonight. But you know what? We did it last night. The same thing happened last night.
And the dog is hot. Hot dog.
We don't care about the microwave. We don't care about the stove. We care about the AC.
Right now, yes.
Yeah. I just reset the generator. It was going so well.
Ugh, the joy of van life. And tonight we stayed without air conditioning in the muggy Kentucky summer. And our story continues, so make sure to subscribe to our channel for more of our exciting van life videos.
A quilt museum, and right now we're staying at a casino. I don't know if that's on.
No. Good morning from whatever this place is. It's in Kentucky. Oh my God. Okay. Who lets the dog out? Whoop, whoop, whoop. So it's actually a bluegrass vineyard place.
So you don't have to have it on the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Well, that looked really bad, didn't it?